In this video, we witness the emotional reactions of individuals who've been exonerated after spending years in prison for crimes they didn't commit. From shock to disbelief and tears of joy, we see the raw and intense emotions of these innocent convicts as they're finally set free. A shocking case of mistaken identity left Richard Jones behind bars for 17 long years, convicted of a crime he didn't commit. Despite providing an alibi and lack of physical evidence, eyewitness testimony alone led to his wrongful imprisonment. But Jones never wavered in his belief of his own innocence, and after 15 years, the Midwest Innocence Project helped him find his true doppelganger, Ricky Amos. It was revealed that Jones was a victim of a striking resemblance, and the victim couldn't tell them apart when standing next to each other. With the discovery of the truth, the judge ordered Jones's release, and justice was finally served. After 43 long years, Kevin Strickland was finally released from prison, but the story leading up to his freedom was one of injustice and manipulation. Strickland was charged with a triple homicide in 1979, despite pleading his innocence from the very beginning. Even though two of the actual shooters admitted under oath that Strickland had nothing to do with the murders, he was denied a retrial multiple times and remained behind bars. But in 2015, a glimmer of hope emerged when the prosecution received an email with new evidence that could prove Strickland's innocence. Despite the support of the prosecutor, the legal team faced obstacles and delays as they fought against those who helped put Strickland away. Finally, he was released, but the joy was bittersweet. He had lost 43 years of his life and received no compensation for his wrongful imprisonment. Even seeing his mother, Strickland's first wish was delayed by legal hurdles, and tragically, she passed away just 2 months later. However, the public support through a GoFundMe campaign raising over $1.7 million provided some financial security for his new life outside of prison. The injustice endured by Strickland is a reminder of the flaws in the justice system and the devastating impact it can have on innocent lives. It was a case of mistaken identity that sent Richard Rosario to prison for a murder he didn't commit. In 1996, 17-year-old George Colasso was shot dead in the Bronx, and 2 weeks later, Rosario was identified by witnesses and charged with the murder. Despite providing multiple alibis and evidence that he was in Florida at the time of the crime, Rosario was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. It wasn't until the newly formed Exoneration Initiative stepped in that Rosario's case was re-examined. The investigation revealed that the detectives had withheld crucial information from the trial and that the alibi witnesses that Rosario had provided were never contacted by the authorities. Finally, the district attorney concluded that she couldn't prove Rosario's guilt behind a reasonable doubt, and he was released from prison. But Rosario didn't stop there. He wanted exoneration and was willing to go to great lengths to prove his innocence, including keeping the murder case open until the true perpetrator was identified. It was a dramatic turn of events in a case that had already taken so much from an innocent man. In May 1993, Nancy Smith's life was turned upside down when she was accused of child sex abuse in Ohio. Despite maintaining her innocence, Nancy and her made-up boyfriend were both sentenced to 15 to 90 years in prison. It wasn't until 2009 that a technicality led to Nancy's release. The injustice of the situation left Nancy shattered, and she will carry the emotional and psychological scars for the rest of her life. The case was driven by financial gain, and the parents and police officers involved were caught leading the child witness during the lineup. The damage done to Nancy's reputation and life is irreversible despite her physical freedom. The relief of being able to breathe fresh air as a free person is overwhelming, but the pain and suffering caused by the wrongful conviction and imprisonment still lingers on. So that about does it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Check out some of our other videos while you're at it, and we'll see you again next time.